You know what I'm saying?
Look,
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
even another discussion for another day. Because as black people, we have to work way harder for some mediocre things that some other
Now we
races
have to
don't
work
need
10
to.
times harder, bro. We
Okay,
have to work 10 times harder.
we
I
have
get
to.
obviously like everybody works hard for something, but there is privilege. There is like different type of privileges out here. You understand? There
Bro,
is different. You know what I'm
there's
saying? We
dirty.
really have to break the glass ceilings, bro. We gotta break the glass ceilings, bro. Can I tell you something? Now I understand that I ain't got that much experience. You know what I'm saying? For me to really, apply for the BBC and etc. like that. You understand? But I have at least applied for the BBC 6 times, bro, and I've not got one response back. I've only got like rejections. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've only got rejections. You know what I'm saying? Out of all my friends, I only know one brother of mine. He's doing really well. He's a journalist. His name is Theo. His name is Theo Chikumba. You understand? He's a journalist. Was in the BBC. You understand? That's the only brother I know for in the BBC. I should know like different type of brothers in the BBC. I don't know nobody, fam. There's no diversity, bro. There's probably like 95% just all Caucasians and all other, you know what I'm saying? The rest 5% is either, there was the Asian and the black and you understand? The divided within that, you know what I'm saying? And it's just so sad, bro. It's absolutely so sad. Sad.
It's sad, but sometimes I'm just like, and then this is where I'm like, look, people, just let's just join together and do our own thing. Do you know what I'm saying? Because
When you say let's join together and do our own thing, expand on that.
okay, so what I mean is, what a lot of black people try and do, and they're like, oh, they lose morale and they get demoralized is when they try and insert themselves into something that's been told and predominantly, yo, this is white British, we don't want to taint this, but you still like BBC, for example. I'm not trying to go, but this is British broadcast. This is what they're gonna show to the public, to the world. There's other countries that actually have BBC as their main channel. Do you know what I'm saying? A lot of countries, they're like, what do we want every other country seeing from us? We want to see that we have like white educated people on there. Cool, that's fine. But what you see, it's a mentality thing. What translates is that there's actually no black people that are smart enough to get into, but that is the wrong message. And
Mm,
that's unfortunately what somebody's gonna definitely think that. They're gonna think that. They're gonna
mm,
think that. They're like, how many black people we're doing all this? You know what? We can't get there's no black people in the high corporations. They'll maybe have like the Asian, the Chinese, or
mm.
the Indian. They might be the ones leading, but to have a black person in a high role, a managerial role, CEO position in a good big company in this country, they won't allow it. Because the moment they do that, that will translate to also the African mentality as well. Africans will start
Anything is
thinking, you know
possible.
what?
Anything is possible. You know what I'm saying?
And they can't. That's detrimental to you know what I mean, the hierarchy that the whites have been able to keep
They
in these
ain't trying to
companies.
mess up the system. They ain't trying to
Bro,
like now.
same thing with the
Boy,
Meghan
boy,
Markle
you
thing.
go.
If a Meghan Markle was able to keep that and become a princess or something, and they have that you, they're
What?
thinking, yo, they're
Yeah.
thinking like, yo, I can do something. Like they don't want black people
I
to
can be a queen
succeed.
too. I can be a king.
Bro, I'm
Oh,
saying,
you're
look,
right. You're right.
in order for black people to persevere, on first, we need to find a way to neutralize these forces that are always going to target and be against us. This
Mm,
thing where they're preventing us from bettering ourselves, that's one key thing we can't do too much about. They need to stop it. How
sure.
do you stop that? We need to find a way. But besides that, we actually need to first come together. We like because we're so divided compared to everyone else. We're so divided
Now we're
because
divided. We're
do
divided.
you know what I
I
mean?
feel like
We keep
we're the most divided ethnic.
We
Yeah,
are. We are by a mile.
we
Because
are.
the thing with black people, unfortunately,
Let's
already in Africa, we
on
already had the
Twitter.
difference between
When you look on
countries.
Twitter, look on Twitter. On
Mm,
Twitter, I raised something in it. Like I said, yeah, we are the only race, yeah, only ethnic, yeah, like ethnic, yeah, that uh kill each other senselessly. And there was a person said, there was a certain person said to me, yeah, but the news doesn't show you that the other races also do that. Nah, listen, I'm talking about our race here. Understand, my brother? Listen, I am more scared my own person killing me than the white man. I'll tell you right now. I'll tell you right now, bro. I am
that's
not
what
afraid of the
where
white
in this
man.
country, in
I'm
this
not afraid.
country,
Huh?
in this country,
In this country, bro.
in this country, you're more afraid of a black man killing you.
Bro. Okay, let me give you an example. Bro, if I listen,
That yo, bro,
no,
don't let the
let, let,
media
let,
tell this.
me give you an
Don't let the
example. Let me give you an
media.
example. I have to let me give my I have a reason why I'm saying this in it. Now, back in the day, 2008 to 9, when that PYG and the whole thing was happening. You understand?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you
That's some young
walked,
girls.
you walked on some wrong block. Even now, it even happens right now, bro. You get G checked and you might get stabbed. You understand? So it's like, why should I feel obviously like scared walking where my people at? You understand? And I feel safer walking where like Chelsea, I don't know, in Chelsea or something like that. You understand? Do you see where I'm coming from?
I
Understand?
agree. Yeah, no,
Bro,
I do.
like, no, let me tell you. Yesterday, bro, even yesterday, is it yes? No. 2 days ago, while I was walking to work, bro, this guy was driving his car. I looked at him. This brother was driving his car. He looked at me, bro. About 3 seconds, this guy thought I was beefing him. This guy wanted to stop the whole car and park the whole car and ask me, "Yo, what are you saying, bro? Do you see this? You understand? It's self-hate. It's all about self-hate here. You understand? I feel like, listen. We need to, before we conquer the whole world and whatnot, we need to heal. You know what I'm saying? We need to heal and really love each other here, bro. Because I'm telling you right now, this is, if we don't listen, because the thing is, yeah, there's no way right now we can actually change the John Reed's situation, the teenager that died. You know what I'm saying? The black teenager that died. We can't change that as black as a people here. We cannot, because we have our own issues in house. You understand? Detrimental issues. Tell me how we can change that. We can't, bro.
Yeah, first
We
step
don't move as a
will
unit.
happen
We
is
do
to
not
love
move
each
as a
other.
unit, bro. We don't move as a unit.
We don't. But the thing is, you need to remember we've been divided on purpose. Like,
Now,
as in,
yeah, it's on
unfortunately,
purpose. Not about how long. No, bro. How long are we gonna cry about this? It's time now. No. I think no. It's been 400 years. We've been crying. Understand? We've been crying. It's the white man. It's the white man. Sometimes it's us, bro. Sometimes it's us. We are our own downfall. We are our own downfall. Sometimes we need. Listen. At the end of the day, bro, let's stop crying and let's just figure out in terms of how we can come together now. You understand?
yeah, for sure, for
Like, for
sure.
example, let me say, I get you, my brother, you have your own trauma. I have my own trauma. You understand? Yes, bro, I killed one of your people there. You killed one of my people. I get it. You understand? But let's look at it for the greater good. For the greater good, bro. For the greater good. How can we move on? You understand? To show the next generation, so the next generation that doesn't have to go through what we went through, bro. You understand? Bro, listen, I'm telling you now, yeah. I am so scared to raise a child in this world, bro. Like a black child. I'm so scared. Because at the end of the day, they're gonna be called a nigga. They're definitely gonna be called a nigga. You understand? There might be other words. There might be other words that will be invented in their days like that. You understand? Like, bro, these are things. Why should we talk about these things like this? Like, oh yeah, my child will eventually go through. I shouldn't be having this conversation. The conversation I should be having, like, yo, my child is going to be successful. My child is going to be the next CEO. You understand? My child is going to thrive in any environment that they go in. But that's a whole lie, though, bro. Because we all go through, we do have that glass ceiling, bro. We do have that glass ceiling. He has to go through hurdles, bro. Do you understand, bro? That whole thing, you understand? So all this, like, yeah, that's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm telling you. I am more scared of my own people to take me out of here, bro. Let's look at the Nipsey Hussle, bro. This man died at the business that he built. He died at the spot where he, you know what I'm saying, where he did the charity,
yeah. That's
all these
isn't that
things.
meant to be one of his safest places? Do you
That's
know
the
what I mean? And
safest
he got
place.
murked in
No,
one of them.
because Nipsey Hussle said that is the safe. That's where he feels safe, around his own people, and his own people took him out. It's not the LAPD, it's not the CIA, it's not this. No, nobody did a hit on Nipsey, bro. Nah, you understand? It's his own people that killed him. Let that sink in.
Yeah, yeah, we do. At time, like, don't get me wrong, I agree. I agree. Black people, we can be our biggest enemy in a lot of cases, but we can't excuse. You see,
No, I'm not
you can't
excusing you, bro. I'm not.
excuse that there's actual factors there present that are just, and they taint your mentality, because the way we look at each other, it's not from something that was born, it's from what we were told and what we see
No,
in the news. A
definitely,
lot
bro.
of people genuinely think that black people only, like, it's in London. Like, if you talk to people outside of who live outside of London, see how they talk about London. Yeah, They have this notion that everyone, oh, black people always whining, they're always getting stabbed, rare tear tear. But just because the other things don't get talked about, yeah, white people get stabbed as well, bro, by their own people. Them, by
No,
their own
like,
people. Them.
exactly. Like I
You know what
listen,
I'm saying? That doesn't get put in the news. So it's the connotation. So when
no, it's
you
the
already
connotation.
have that,
It's the
it's
connotation.
the ignorance gets passed down everywhere.
I get it. I
Passed
get that,
around.
bro. And I
Comes a
100%
mentality,
get that.
and that
That's the
as
thing,
long
bro.
as that's there, bro, we can't persevere that hard.
No, we can
Like you said,
persevere.
the glass ceiling's there.
We
As
can
long as that,
persevere that because let me tell you why. Because we don't own the newspapers. We don't own that, but we
yeah,
own.
that's a
Do
yeah,
you know what we own?
yeah.
Our decision makings. That's what we own. They can't take that away from us. You understand? If we come together and all that stuff there, they cannot
You're
take that away from
asking
us.
too much for
Because
some
listen,
people
it's
who've been
clear enough.
already
Clear
psychologically
enough. Even
broken
though, let me say,
through the
even though we
system.
come together and etc. like this, yeah, they will still find a way to say that we are divided. We're this, is gang, is that. Nah, bro. When will we just wake up and say, like, man, forget all that, forget all the news tabloids and how they portray us, because listen, they've been portraying us for 400 years on a matting, bro. You understand? They have been portraying us on in a bad frame. You understand? It's said, like, bro, you're from a different, listen, like, even from the country I come from, bro. Like, I experienced some sort of racism. You understand? You get what I'm saying? Like I'm saying, like I told you, like, they separated us.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't think you're deep in it, bro. They separated us, bro, from the whites. My guy.
Yeah. It's wild. It's really
It's
wild,
absolutely
man.
wild. But the thing is, like, we have to listen, we have to heal. I feel like we have to really heal in it. That's the first thing. We have to heal from trauma.
Yeah.
We all have different traumas out here, bro. You understand?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But we have to heal from that. You know what I'm saying? We have to respect people's each other's traumas. You know what I'm saying? Secondly, obviously, like, with the inner city problems and all that stuff there, that's for another obviously conversation. You understand? Because at the end of the day, hey man, at the end of the day, for the black man is declining. The black man is declining, bro. Brothers
Yeah. Oh,
begin.
now I want to go in depth in that one.
No, the black brother is declining.
Explain.
You know what I'm saying? No, let me
Elaborate on that one.
no.
What do you mean?
Bro, it's pretty simple, bro. You understand? I'm not saying that every black brother lives in the inner cities. I'm not saying that. You understand? But I'm talking about in a sense that, you know, bro, we are the ones that carry the seed, bro, for the next generation to flourish. Now, to my black queens, I'm not saying that you're not important. I'm just trying to make a point here. Yeah, we are the ones that carry the seed. I'm not saying the white man is doing that to kill her. No, they're not killing. Listen, they're allowing it. I let them kill themselves like dogs. Then, you understand? But if we come together, it's a pretty hard situation.
It's been the aim from the beginning of time to eradicate us. Now they've just found a way of doing it without actually looking bad. They're like, all right, let's let them do their wilding. Let's mess up their brain. Let's always put them. You know how they started? First, they started by boom. Okay, let's unfairly arrest them due to systemic racism. Put them in pen. Now you take them out. They can't get jobs now. They can't get any white jobs now. Once they've got that on their record, boom. So now they have. What are they resorting to? They have to resort to gang stuff. Either selling the drugs, and then the same thing that they do, they get put back in the system now. Now your things accumulating. You come out now. You're gonna have to be kept into that whole loop. It's the same thing that happens in America happens
No,
here.
bro. Can we talk about this as well? Sorry, bro. To cut you off. Like, you're right in the sense that that in terms of how even the urban scene in itself here, it's amazing. The music that comes out. I'm not gonna lie to you. I do listen to the music. I am also part of the problem. I ain't gonna lie to you, because the music is kind of lit with the beats. But what I'm trying to say, but what I'm trying to say is on a serious tip. It can be detrimental in a sense that, let's say the rappers that come out from the hood and all that stuff, they're making a living from themselves. You understand? But at the same time, they're also killing their own people. The words are very powerful here.
They are.
You know what I'm saying? There's power in the tongue, bro. You understand?
Yeah.
The drill scene has been a detriment to the black, to the inner city youth. you understand?
Can't tell-
And let me tell you right now.
argue against
Let me tell you right now.
can't argue against that.
All these rappers that gain money, they're getting money, they're doing what they're doing and all that stuff there. But some of them don't elevate. You know the only person that really, a few people that really elevate in the hip hop scene are that? Master P, P. Diddy, Jay-Z, Nas. Do you understand? Only a few. The rest were limited by their circumstance and what they were going through. Let me say, for example, you understand? If a person only knows gang, you understand, and just reliving their past, how are they gonna benefit the future like that? How are they gonna be? You know what I'm saying? They can't really bring out. You know, they can't really bring. You know what I'm saying? They can't really bring anything positive to the next generation or to the kids that they are listening to. Or they can just bring out just trauma. Just trauma, bro. But I've been through this and I'm still going through it. You understand? Listen, I haven't heard of any rapper saying, yo, I haven't heard any rapper advertising therapy. I haven't. Tell me which rapper right now that you have seen that has advertised therapy.
That ain't gonna sell.
No, that ain't gonna sell. No, it won't sell. It won't sell, and it's not cool. You understand? So, and the thing is, yeah, the record labels as well, they know this.
Especially with the drill scene, yeah, because a lot of these men sometimes they might even be chatting crud. It might not even be legit, but because it sells and it sounds cool, they will say this. A lot of these men, you know,
bro,
they're not.
Can I ask you a question, bro? Where is Lauryn Hill? Where is Lauryn Hill? Because when Lauryn Hill came out, I remember my aunties were very educated. They would listen to Lauryn Hill like that. You understand? They weren't listening to my aunties were, they would listen to Lil Kim like that, but they would listen to Lauryn Hill. Where are the Lauryn Hills of today, fam? All we see is just booty clapping. What else, bro? You understand? Everything else. Everything else that degrades our women. Everything else that degrades our women. Do you understand?
Yeah.
I ain't seeing nothing positive there. In terms of the black man, all we see is man just banging straps. You understand? Man just throwing bandana flagging. You understand? Throwing gangs up. All these things, bro. I am not seeing the next Malcolm X. I am not seeing the next Martin Luther. You know what I'm saying? They're not really promoting nothing that benefits. So this is in-house. This is stuff that happens in-house right now. If we can sort that out, you understand? Because I'm very, very afraid for the next generation right now, bro. I'm very afraid, bro. I'm very afraid. I'm just very afraid, bro. Because me and you, listen, we can only do so much.
Exactly.
We can only do so much. Hence why I'm telling you, black people, my people, all around. You can even bring the indigenous people there. They don't even move as a unit there. Filipinos, black Filipinos, they don't even move as a unit there. I'm saying we as our black people, we need to start learning how to move as a unit because, listen, at the end of the day, we need to we need to focus on the next generation here. What can we give? What can we give to the next generation of black people, of black kids? Sorry.
Yeah.
No. Let me say right now. All we can give is trauma. trauma. It's trauma. That's it. And that has been passed down to me, bro. From the apartheid regimes, from the German colony in 1904, that actually ended in 1908. You understand? It has been passed down hundreds of years to me. You know how sad that is, bro? Where's the white man privilege from, I don't know how many years, 500 years to 600 years, just nice white privilege going through their whole lineage. You understand? The Arabs move as a unit as well. Every chicken shop that you see right now, everything, they move as a unit. You understand? They're not afraid to share. They're not afraid to share experiences and information. Black man has a store, just a barber shop. Another man would just come and shoot that up because he just has hate. Because in his own life, you understand, he didn't even find a way.
Yeah, it's really sad, like throughout history, like because the way black people start, we weren't black before. When we were out in Africa, we had different tribes. You were either
Yeah.
this tribe or them different villages. So there was always conflict amongst us. But what we need to change now is just join together the same way these other races are joining together,
Mm.
because that is what is keeping them intact. The Chinese, China was a third world country just about 40, 50 years ago, bro. China.
Look,
It's
like,
now a first world country. So just them small things. If you don't want to do it for black people, do it for your individual country, them at least. Because even in all, we have a lot of civil wars going on in some of our African countries, unfortunately. So if we can join small, 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 connect together, because Africa is as people, then we need to find a way to big it up so we don't need to be living in this UK. So we don't need to be living in this Europe.
what I'm
We
trying
need
to
to find a
say,
way to.
what I'm trying to
But
say is, bro, even like Africa in the next 15 years. Understand? I'm telling you right now, everybody will look at Africa as I mean, Africa has been the place of resources. You understand? Like when you see the lights, you see the robot lights and the traffic lights and all that stuff there,
bruh,
all
from
that
years,
the materials come from Africa. You
from
understand?
years.
But the thing is like we're our leaders are just they're here, they what's the
Water,
Nigerian word?
water, just
Mm,
water in
they're
there.
dumb. They're dumb out here. You understand? They don't understand. They make wrong deals. Like right now, bro, Zambia. You're from them sides, isn't it? Zambia is owned by China, bro.
Yeah, pretty much,
Pretty
pretty
much,
much,
bro. Like
pretty much. The
I don't know how
mines,
you know. I don't know how you know. Sing your national anthem very, very, very comfortably. I'm sorry with your whole
bruh,
chest. I don't think
it's,
you should actually sing it.
I,
Just leave it. They're just
bruh, it's one of them. It's one of them. Do you know what I mean? They started, in them sovereign countries. They've started. It was America had a huge influence as well, and in political things. And you see, what happens is our African citizens and population, they don't see how the Europe and all these other big powers have influence on just social, economical things that occur in our own country. You
mm,
don't see it from a face. It's like, oh, that person, that leader is corrupt. Get him out of here. Get him out. And they don't. They just small things they don't understand. US, like the US, they have what's it called, FBI headquarters, or just a low key thing in one of them southern African countries. If it's either Zim, SA, or Zambia, one of them three, one of them, man, they have their own base there for any little thing. Anyone who's trying to pipe up and that will destroy their colonial lineage to some of these African countries that they're pillaging, they'll stand up, they'll get rid of them, make sure that they get rid of them because they need that tie in Africa. They all implemented back in the day. How did they come to colonization? They all Europeans sat at a table and said, okay, you can have that country, we'll have this country. Like deep it. They were deciding which ones they're
I don't know
going to
about that
go
one there. I don't
pillage.
know.
Oh, bro,
Where's your
it's
source?
all accounts of it. They have documentaries of it. The Belgians, the French, the Italians, the Germans, the English, the British. They all joined it and said, "All right, cool. I see you." Because first of all, it was I think the Portuguese who started. So one of them started to try. They came, did their trade with the Nigerians. Then they're like, you know what? Hold on, these men ain't got too much work. If we find a way to just trick them or do what, if we do our own thing, we can actually make money off these people and then grips their land and things. So they all decided at a summit, all right, this is where you're getting this one. It's just to prevent conflict within themselves. Do you know what I'm saying? So that shows these men have been connived and linked together on based on color of skin because all them countries don't like it. You see, that's why one big thing I always notice, all these people, you ask the British, do you like the French? They say we don't like them. You ask the French, do they like the British? They don't like them. But when it comes to coming together for the business, they
Oh,
will
yeah,
put aside anything. They say, my
like
bro, you're white. Let's do our business.
they
That's
definitely
one
like
thing
each other.
that people have unfortunately failed to
We
do.
failed. We failed.
Unfortunately,
Actually,
unfortunately, and
And the
with
thing
that,
is, and the thing is, when you really look at the African continent here, the amount of population, even Nigeria in itself here can just take the whole, all of the
bro,
whole.
they got like 400 mil just in
Bro,
their
they
country.
they are on a massive.
Just in their country. That's excusing the ones that are outside their country. Do you know what
Hey,
I'm saying?
that's it. When God said multiply, they took it serious. They actually took it serious. When God said be fruitful and multiply, they took it
Oh,
very.
they did.
They actually
They're
did.
numerous.
Uh, but what I'm trying to say is, bro, like you know, imagine the force and the power that we can have as just as an African nation if we came together.
It's sad.
China, China. No, no. Listen to me. Listen, I don't really think here. Listen, what the Chinese and the Russians can do when it comes to military ammunition, all that stuff there, we can also do. I'm telling you right now, we are so inventive. You understand? We influence culture. We do everything and everything. You understand? If we put our minds to anything, yeah, we can do that, bro. Now I'm not listen, guys. I'm not really saying that we're gonna start a World War III here. I ain't trying to say that. But what I'm trying to say is, what they can do, we can also do. You understand?
Yeah.
And even better.
100. But we're
Period.
just the difference is our mentality. We're not
It's our
evil
mentality,
enough
man.
to
It's our mentality.
mentality and our
And
nature. We've had plenty of opportunities, like you said. We know how to build weapons. We can do the Midas weapon, do all that things. We have not done that
we have
back in the. That's what I'm saying. Do you know what I mean? We used to
I feel
fight
like
with
we lean on the Western culture so much just for information and for this and all that stuff there. You understand? Even when you look it back in terms of, the first civilization, it was the black people. Like Egypt was like, you know what I'm saying? It was the
that
blueprint.
was the
It
America.
was the blueprint. It was the blueprint.
That was the one where we're like, whoa, they doing something different
Yeah,
over
it
there. Like
was the
they
blueprint. It was the blueprint. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to that, the word tip of the tongue, civilization. But my English is not my first language. But listen, bro, like obviously, like we're not really trying to say this because we're gonna start. I need to let the people know we're not starting a World War III. We're just trying to say that black people just need to come together, heal, you understand, and come together and just build our resources and just connection. Understand?
literally
Because
like
I
you
feel
said,
like,
whatever they're doing over there, we can do it with ourselves.
yeah,
China found a way to build
you
create
understand? It's
cities,
not. It's
build
not like we're
skyscrapers,
segregating
all
here.
this stuff.
It's not
We
like we're
can
segregating
same
here.
thing,
It's just,
create business. Do you know what I mean? Create business within ourselves,
yeah,
better ourselves, have higher rate. Like, bro, we're always looking to Europe to find our business. A lot of people are looking outside of African, the continent that is the richest in its land. In its land.
we are the richest. We are the
And we're
richest.
still
We
looking
got,
elsewhere
hey,
for
brother, we
make
got gold.
money.
We got diamonds. What we got oil.
Bro, we got everything that the other companies need.
Sugar,
All the other
anything that you need, bro. We
is
have
in
it.
Africa. It's
We
there.
have it.
It's there.
You
So
understand?
it's yeah, but bro,
It's so sad, isn't it?
it's sad because
Very sad.
you always look like, what can we do? They're squeezing it, like they don't want to let that go of our throats. They put us in these silly what's it called?
Deal.
Silly loans. Do you know what I mean? China have slapped
Yeah.
The Chinese, the Indians, they put silly
I've
loans.
heard. China is trying to take a piss at it. Let me tell you right now. You know what they want to do? They want to build a whole railway across Africa. Them
Yeah.
man they are very
And then they
disrespectful.
said they're the ones
They're
who
very
have the rights
disrespectful.
to it.
Nah, but you
Nobody.
gotta respect their hustle though. You gotta respect their hustle. But they're very disrespectful at the same time. They want to build a whole railway across the whole Africa, bro. You
Bro,
understand?
and who's gonna benefit from that?
Them man.
Who's gonna benefit
How
from
we gonna
most?
benefit to it?
They're gonna who's gonna benefit
We
from
are
it? They're gonna
screaming.
do
We
their
are
business
screaming.
there.
We are screaming. Yeah, 21st century things and all that stuff. There, nah, bro. They're building a whole railway so it make it easier for them to get resources.
Bro,
That's
that's
it.
it. They don't, bro.
That's it, bro. That's
That's
it.
it. You think it's because they want Africans to be traveling up and down easy? No,
Yeah.
no, no.
Oh
They
wait.
want y'all to be paying so
Only
then they
we
can.
only benefit a little of that. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
So
look, the
that being
Chinese are
said,
rude.
bro, like
The Chinese take the piss. They're rude. They've put some silly propositions that I'm surprised if an African leader actually accepts it. Some of them they accepted, but some
mm,
are so silly that it's
mm,
like, bro, don't take the piss. Don't take the piss. You want to create a port deep it. There was one, I think maybe in Kenya or something. They wanted to create an airport or a port, yeah, as in like renovate it and build it. And then the Kenyan government they have no say or no alignments in that, no business or deals in that port.
mm.
So all the money, anything that gets made, goes straight to the Chinese who own that. In my country, you want to create, you're saying we have no say, no ties in that deal. They're rude. They're cheeky. They're
Nah,
cheeky.
bro, I am telling you right
Bro,
now, bro.
that's cheeky.
I know I'm speaking about Zambia law in it, but Namibia is next. Namibia, my people, it's a me bro. Hey, if we don't fix up, if we don't really fix up, we are next in line. Zimbabwe is just basically there anyways. Like, if we don't fix up, we're in trouble in it. You understand? And bro, so not to really just I know we really swayed, but we swayed for the right reason. You understand?
covered a
like, I
lot of
posed the
ground.
question in terms of like
Covered.
how can we become better as a people, and we have actually went in depth in terms of obviously like the type of things that what I'm saying, we didn't miss nothing. We didn't really miss nothing. But
No, no, we went
let's get
on
back to for the last few minutes and so in terms of our dear I call him my little brother, man. That could have been my little cousin. It could have been my little cousin, bro. That got stabbed out like that. You know what I'm saying? He had his
yeah,
whole life ahead of him. Do you understand?
yeah.
He had his whole life ahead of him. Um, so my question is obviously like, what do you think about the verdict, the verdict of of this man? You understand? Because we understand that obviously like already that the UK prison system in terms of like sentencing and all that stuff there is very low, bro. It's absolutely low. You understand? It's very low. Life here means about 15 years to 10 years, like literally. Am I lying? Like 15 to
No,
10 years.
bro.
That's what life is. The most is 30. You understand?
It's
So,
crazy. It's
and the thing is
crazy.
here is because the British people here are very desensitized in terms of like what's really going on with the black experience here. They're probably just going to give these people 9, 5 years, 10, 12 years. And
Oh
that'll
yeah.
be a kick in the face. I feel like America is more woke than the British people in terms of what's really going on with the black experience. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Because
No, but
no. Listen, these man here, even though they don't move as a cohesive unit, anyways, when something happens, they riot. Them man there, they riot. They will let you know we're doing this for the ancestors. We're doing this for the ancestors here. Do you understand? But I'm not saying that we should be rioting or not. We're not. No, I'm not saying that. But in terms of like, the prison sentencing, like obviously for me personally, I just think that um that the teenagers they're gonna go to jail now, and that's where it ends. They're probably gonna get 4 years, 6 years, and that's where it really gonna end. As for the 30-year-olds, I think they're gonna get about 25 downwards. And they'll definitely
no,
and guess what? They'll definitely get parole as well.
yeah,
I'm telling you.
it's a system that like even if we want to go to the George Floyd verdict, look at how long it took over almost a year for them to just tell us, okay, this guy is first degree murder. Could we not see that from the video?
Mm,
Could we not see it already from the video? We had a video deep at Jingle. We don't really get cases where we actually have the full-on video evidence promoted to the public.
yeah.
The one case, the one time we do, they still dragged it for a year.
Mm.
What more did you need to see from that video to show it to
Yes, what you're
prove?
trying to say
What
is
did
so
what
imagine in this case, like there's no video. There was no video of obviously like this.
bro? There's a lot of cases
It
it
was,
happens where there's no video.
and that's what
So
I'm trying to
what
say.
did
That's
you
what I'm trying to
do?
say. Obviously, like in John Reed's case, you know what I'm saying, the 14-year-old boy, you understand? His case, it was just word of mouth. Nah, I heard this. I heard this racial abuse and all that stuff there. So it's most likely not going to be taken serious because there's no like hardcore evidence like like the George Floyd one. You understand? There was that one there was hardcore. That's what I was trying to tell you. You know what I'm saying in the beginning. That was the white man that needed to be sacrificed. You know what I'm saying? He didn't play his position right.
Oh, 100.
He
Yeah,
didn't really
Chauvin
play his
he
position
had
right.
to be sacrificed
You
because it
understand?
was
He wasn't careful enough.
even their
He
own
wasn't
people.
careful enough.
Yeah, their own people were gonna just do some stupid things in America. Do you know what I'm saying? Just to it was mainly the white people that were scared of their own white people wilding. They know the black people weren't gonna wild out too much, and yeah, they wild out a bit. They do this in the past. It's just the fact that now with that protest, they were like, "Yo, there's a few white people who might break things, or this might really detriment like affect us in a bad way if we don't let this Chauvin, you know, if we don't shut these black people up like we usually do the proper way." So they said, all right, bro, look at how long it took. Oh, God, if it weren't for the fact that they saw consequences to this Chauvin case, they would have easily given him whatever, like what? They said, no, oh, it was justified. How many times has it happened in the past? We're
Mm,
acting like this George Floyd case where he got given first agreement that happens. That is a very rare case.
mm.
It's extremely rare. This is like the first time. Well, normally what happens is they get suspended for a bit and then they're calm. You just took a life. That's what I'm saying. Even with this case with Dejan Reed, he's 14. I don't care what verdict these little youths get, whatever the adults get. That's a youth's life he can never regain back. And it was done out of hate and malice. It wasn't accidental. It was like, yo, we're going to take your life. And there's other grown people who validated it, who even conformed to racial slurs to a youth. I don't care what verdict you give them. It's inexcusable. Like, I'm not gonna say they deserve death. I don't do that kind of stuff. I'm just saying,
I
I'm
don't think
fed
that,
up.
they deserve death.
I'm fed up.
Who am I? Who am I to really tell somebody that? Only go
No,
to do
that's,
that.
you know,
What I would say is, just. Oh, sorry, bro. You wasn't feeling.
no. Isn't, yeah. It's literally, my opinion on it is tough. Like I said, I didn't really put too much media coverage on that situation because at the end of the day, I've grown fed up, man. I've grown fed up to the point where
I feel like
it's too.
as a black person, I mean, as black people, we're all just fed up. Like listen. We see, bro. Like even in house with our own people, we see murders. We keep in terms of killing each other, and then outside right now, like in terms of like on a broader scale, we even seeing our own people just
we're
getting good. There's like
everyone's finding a way to make black people decrease in numbers, like every way.
Do you think
Not
that?
only our own, even our own people, them, like you
I mean,
said, in house.
I
So
know.
imagine we know the white man is trying, or not the white man, but the high powers have been trying to just neutralize black people and reduce their numbers. Like you said, the black men mainly. Okay, how do you find a way to just stop them from reproducing and from gaining like consciousness? You try and either kill them or you change their mentality.
Oh,
That's what they've done.
and let's talk about this. Let's talk about this as well. Like I said, we are the ones that carried the seed. Understand?
Yeah.
Now for order for you, and the thing is, like, black fathers are very, very important. When you look at this doesn't have to be in the inner cities, bro. It's just everywhere. In Kent, in the Midlands, everywhere. There is no nuclear family structure.
Everywhere.
The nuclear family structure, in terms of like the black nuclear family structure, has been long gone. It's long gone. You understand? It's long gone. You understand? You I'm trying to say, in our generation, it's also long gone. It's only like lone parent, single mothers. Understand? And the thing is, like, if the father is not in the house, how can obviously that the children as a whole? But we're talking about the black man that carries. How can he gain knowledge from the father if the father is not around? He's got to make his own way, bro. I have to make, bro. I am a product of that, bro. Listen to me talk right now. I'm from the lone parent. I came from a single parent household. You understand? My mom, I always say this, yeah. A woman can only raise a child. She can't raise a man. Your baby boys, your baby boy, your papi, your little child, that them type of slogan, whatever references, stop here at the age of 14, 15. Because now you can't stop your baby boy seeing the world as it is.
He's now a man, and
he's now a man, bro. Let me tell you right now, I had to figure out how to be a man by myself. I had to figure out what's right and what's wrong by myself. You understand? Let me give an example. Obviously, yeah, we're not saying that the nuclear family, in terms of that, when it comes to black people, has vanished, but it's just a few. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to like even my own friends, you understand? They had the father in the home. Understand? Now looking back at it, I could see the difference between me and them. Before, like when we said, yeah, oh, let's go and do this, they would think, oh, hold on, man. Yeah, hold on. Oh, no, I ain't doing this, bro. My father told me not to do that. For sure. Do you understand? I had no father in the home, bro. All I had is just nurturing, motherly love. I didn't have the straight hand. You understand? Let me say, when you read the Bible, God is my only father. But let me tell you right now, when you read the Bible, you can feel a stern hand in the Proverbs, the book of Proverbs. You can feel that stern hand. In the house, I never had the stern hand. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So there's like black fathers.
They're key. They're key because
decreasing, and they're key. Very, very key as well.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, and that goes back to the point that as a people in the inner, as a people, then we are just we're aiding to our downfall as well as the other people, the other powers that are outside of our man, us man,
Mm,
that are doing the same. Like
mm.
white people don't want black people to excel. Like as in the white powers, they don't. If they did, they would have put the exact truth in that tabloid regarding the Dojanri to show you that we do some messed up things. It's not a fact of black people doing some violence and they're just uneducated. It's a fact of we do some wild
The thing is
things.
like,
Say it as it
there'll
is.
be some people that will say, some obviously
Say it as
Caucasian
it
people
is.
that will say, some Caucasians, some Asians and all that stuff there. Like I'm really trying to make a point here, like, like, because we do throw out, yeah, because I'm black. It's true though. Because the thing is, like, when you look at the tabloids,
They
is
won't understand, bro. They won't
they don't
understand.
exactly like, even this situation right now, like, you're telling me I shouldn't get annoyed when I don't even see the tabloid saying that, this young black boy, young 14 black boy, I'm
They
saying,
don't
young black
understand.
king, I'm saying,
They don't
died of the hands of racial abuse,
understand.
and you don't even want to give me that. The only time that you give me, no, they gave us the racial abuse, but they put it in quotation. They gave us. It's like, we'll give you sign, but we're gonna do this.
Bro, tell me, like, as in, we can go back to the Lee Rigby situation. That one, they made it sure very clear that this one is a case of white versus black, terrorist versus something. They even
They made that.
mentioned his religion. They had to make sure
Bro,
they mentioned he's from Islam,
no lie to you,
just to
as a black man,
validate
as a,
the
that happened in 2013, innit? 2013, around 2013, I believe.
when was it
Fourteen,
then? It
13.
must have been, yeah.
Yeah. Like, we were teenagers, bro. I wasn't scared or nothing, but I was like, boy, like, hey, I was more aware. Like, I was like, what you call it? Like, what's the word? Like, I was more aware, like, yo, like, I gotta be careful now, bro. I don't know. As like, bro, we are the only race that we gotta say, yeah, you gotta be careful when you go outside. Like,
We're the only race,
we have never
Jingo,
done
that has
anything,
always
bro.
and lived
At
on
that
the
point, I've never
defensive.
done anything
We have
criminal in
always
my
lived
life.
on the defensive.
I'm an innocent child. You understand? I go football, and then I come back home. You understand? Why?
We've always
Why do
lived on the
I have
defensive, bro.
that whole thing in me? Like, yo, like, I better be safe. Like, I better make sure that I'm
Always on
good.
the defensive. We're always on the defensive, and that's
It's
naturally it's
crazy, bro.
because of the way we've been
Actually crazy.
targeted. We're always living on the defensive. There's no way you will see black people living comfy, like unless they're white black people. And the reason I say that is because that's only like them rich people you were saying that had descended, the Jay-Z's, the P. Diddy's, they're no longer really black people like that because they've neglected, they don't know where they're from. They're Americans. Like they
Well,
care about,
I disagree with that, because
but
listen,
their money
he
is
has
their
done.
money for black
You know,
people
Jay Z has done a lot for the black community,
and for white people.
but
Do you know
the
that?
black
He's
community,
made more money for
the
white people
black
than black.
community is
He's
just
made
stupid.
more money for white
It's
people than black.
stupid. No, no, let's be real, because I feel like, you see all this stuff here, like, people just trying to, they don't really want to have this conversation. Black people were just stupid because no, let me say it right now. Jay-Z can give us the resources that we need, understand,
Yes.
and the money that we need, but we will blow that. We will blow that up. We don't even know what to
No,
do.
that's that you don't know that yet because you
No, no,
can't
no,
just
no, 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 no.
assume that they're gonna blow
I
it.
believe it has happened. I believe it has happened, bro. Listen, when you give right now, let's say 100K to a, I'm not saying every black child or every black person in the inner cities would not invest in this, but I'm just saying right now, if you give just 100K to a 16-year-old, 17-year-old, 20-year-old in the black community, in the inner cities, you understand, where there's drug infested, and obviously, like, in terms of how they're programmed, is just spend money, spend money. You understand? Don't hold money. You understand? They'll blow that. They'll blow that up, bro. They'll blow that up. They'll blow that up, bro. You understand?
Yeah, but
That's what I'm
it's
trying to
not a
say.
case of it's
I'm
not a
not
case of
saying.
giving these
Hear me.
people.
I'm not saying they're just like literally stupid. They're stupid in a sense that, yo, like, we don't want to listen. We don't want to progress. That's what I've learned from. We listen. We have to be honest with ourselves. If we really want to move forward, we have to be honest. Understand? All this sugar coating and all that stuff there, because I am so tired of blaming the white man. I'm so tired of that. I'm so tired of just
There's a lot we can do as people.
living
Them.
past trauma. Like listen, like just living through the trauma of my great grandma and great, like, you understand? Like I have a great grandmother who's 100 and 103. I'm also living her trauma right now. I'm tired. Why should I carry this, bro? Why should I carry this? When is it time to move on from the white man is doing this? No, we are doing this to ourselves, mate.
I agree. I agree. I
Tell
agree.
me
I
if I'm wrong,
think
bro. Tell me if I'm wrong.
no, but as in, look, I'm not saying you're completely wrong, but you can't be completely right and say that it's mainly black people are not just doing it to themselves. Like I said, these powers are making sure that we keep ourselves in check at
That's
this
what I'm trying to tell
stupidity.
you. Like I told you before, bro. Like I told you before.
They don't invest in black people. They
No,
don't
no,
want
no.
to educate us
Why should we wait for them to invest in us? Why can't we
because no,
start?
but as in
Why can't
in
we
their
just
country,
why
in
can't we just build our own
this country
network?
is what they will
The
refuse
reason
anytime you want to put a business. When you want to do your own business and maybe build a nice big building as a black company, they will say no. You don't allow that land. If you want to go invest in a school or maybe change the curriculum so it promotes and shows you the right education,
okay,
they will
okay.
say no.
But there's
So these are the
Africa though.
small things that
A
they're
lot of land.
preventing us from doing.
There's a lot
Huh?
of land in Africa.
Sorry.
There's a lot of land in Africa.
Yeah, and then what do you do with that?
What we do with it?
Yeah.
You can build your own
How are
red
you gonna do it?
carpets, blue carpets. You can build your own Hollywood. You can build your own thing. You can build your
And
own
who's gonna
thing.
invest in that?
Me, I'm investing. Listen. At the end of the day, I'm investing in Namibia, innit? Like I'm saying, I was I'm from there. I'm definitely from there. So I'm like when I retire, I'm
There's
definitely.
there's no money
But
present.
trying to say,
So
but
that's why a lot of these people come to the UK, or not to Europe to make their money and then bring it back. But they don't do it enough. They just blow it, like you say, and we just got money as people. The Chinese, all they were doing, they will make their business elsewhere and they bring it straight back to China. They've got every country almost has a Chinese or Chinatown, Chinese like neighborhood,
for
and they
sure.
just make their peas. They go into America in every black hood there's at least a Chinese place and an Indian takeaway. Do you understand? All that money, it's not going to the black people. It's not. They said we're taking our piece back, and that's where they. We just need to take heed and say, yo, let's try and do the same. But unfortunately, yeah, the division, the confusion, the fact that we feel like we belong in UK, we are British, and then you feel like this is our all end all and be all. You want to do you. This is they trapped in their suffering and they accept it. We
Mm.
shouldn't. And it's these little small factors that are unfortunately preventing us from really just progressing as people. When you already feel like, oh, this is normal, this is what is supposed to happen, or some of them just say, all right, let me just side with the oppressor. I'll do my own thing, which is a lot of that's what a lot of these black people do. I can live off calm. I'll do my own thing. I don't care about them black people. A lot of these black people, they'll be the one black family in the whole neighborhood of white people, and they'll be like, I'm calm. I'm calm. I got my money. I got my job. I'm calm. I can kuna. And that happens so often. We should join together. This shouldn't be happening. We've got the richest land in the continent in
That's what
Africa,
I'm saying.
and we ain't got
No,
these.
that's what I'm trying to see. That's what I was trying to tell you. Like, yo, like when you said, yeah, where are we gonna get the land to really flourish like that? Yes, these people are definitely gonna give us our land. They're definitely gonna give us land here. I'm saying, obviously, like this is not. Let's be realistic here, bro. It was never our land. It will never be our land, and that's that. You understand?
Yeah, yeah.
So the only thing that we can do when they always say, "Go back to Africa, mate. Go back to Africa. Go back." Let's actually listen to them. They're making sense there.
No,
Let's
but
let's
what
go back now. You know what I'm saying? No,
we should,
huh?
but Africa is tight.
No.
It's
Okay.
tight.
Okay. Let me
It's tight.
because I ain't gonna lie to you. This like is corrupt. I feel okay. Everywhere is
It's
corrupt. I
corrupt,
don't know where we're
bro.
gonna start. I don't know where we're gonna start. But the
That's
thing is,
what I'm
like,
saying.
I'll be
That's what
honest,
I'm
I
saying.
don't know
I'm
where.
so fed up, and I'm like, bro, where do we start? Because generally, we try and
Mm.
go Africa, but they're looking at us like, why do you want to come here? Literally, the
Yo, it's
popular.
true. It's true.
Oh, bro, I have family. Do you know what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
got
you're
family.
right. They're like, oh, you better go back, bro. Like
They're like, bro, they're
this
literally
ain't what
like,
you
they're
want.
like,
This
bro,
ain't what you
they're
want.
like with you. They're like with your little wide ass. You better go stay there. That's where the money's at. Because, bro, they're suffering here in Africa. They're suffering to just get by, get a
I ain't
decent
gonna
job,
lie. I
education. They don't read our things.
I
That's
backtrack
why they
some
say
of the stuff I said. Yeah, I don't
it's
know.
tight. It's tight. So as much as it's easy to say, yo, let's go back to Africa. Yeah, we do that, and then what?
But these old people in office in Africa, they just love money, greed. They don't want you. They don't want
Bro, they
the young
don't care about their own
flourish.
people.
They don't want the
It's
young
so
ones to,
divided and corrupt that it's
bring,
only
new
these dog.
technology ideas and etc. like that. It's pretty tight for we as a black people.
It's
But
tight.
let's go back to the main topic here. So, you know, um, I just want to say, my condolences to the
No,
Reed
really.
family, the Reed family.
Yeah,
You know
the
what I'm
real.
saying? They're probably going through hell, bro. That's one thing I don't want to experience. Understand? That's
It's
one thing I
too
don't
young.
experience in my
It's just too young. Do you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
It's just too young, and it touches our hearts because we all know at least many too many youths that are personally, we all have family or certain family members that are way older and they're still young to that. I have younger sister, 16 years old.
Yeah.
I have younger cousins. He's 15, 16 years old.
Bro, I have
Even
a
if
younger
that
cousin,
happened to,
14.
do you know what I'm saying? If that happened to them, I'll still,
14. Wow.
and this is 14. What has he done
Bro,
at
I was
14?
out, at 14. I had just stopped watching WWE and Ben 10 at
Yeah,
14.
probably me.
Eh,
Probably like, bro, you
literally,
said Ben 10, right?
yeah, I
Bro, I
grew.
was still
That was the
watching
time I grew
cartoons.
out of it.
I was still watching cartoons till I was about 18. You know what I'm saying? Like
I,
it be real,
bro,
man.
like he had
Bro,
his
even
whole.
18 is young because what do you do? You're still living under your mama
And you
roof.
know what? And you know what? And do you know the picture that they put?
Sad, man.
Let me tell you right now. The picture that they put up as for in terms of like John Reed. They put him as the one that he had like like this woolly hat that you can put as a woolly hat, but a mask. They literally
Yeah,
portrayed
like a
this,
belly, yeah.
like a bad. They
To
portrayed this
justify
young
what they
man
flipping
as
did.
as a hood
Bingo,
rat. Do
bingo.
you
I
understand what I'm
tell
trying to say?
you.
Like it's so
No, bingo,
crazy.
bingo. I know for a fact there's many pictures of him circulating. There's many pictures that are calm that they can put. They make sure that they put that one where he looking there smiling with his back with a beanie, so it justifies the description and why they did that. They do this all the time. They're not gonna put a single
Oh,
picture of
oh,
them,
I think
man.
I think the message that they really want to send out is like, yeah, this white people were scared. They were scared of this. Like, what I'm saying? He was gonna rob them or something. No. Because obviously the Bali, the Bali has a lot of messages. Either I'm gonna rob you or shoot you or kill you. You understand?
The
You don't know
heck is
what's coming. So they like you said, they're trying to justify that. They can either that's the message they're trying to put out to the world that understand?
it's
It's
the
so
message.
crazy, bro. It's so crazy. Is
This
a
country
matter.
puts the people, the media do it, the police do it through so the system, the media, and the people them, because the people them, which is the public, that's what they're channeled through whatever the police showed them, through what the media showed them. So they think that that's the right thing to do. So you've got three things that are going targeting black people in one go, like in their own different, bro. We're always on the defensive. We're always on the defensive, man, always on the defensive.
Man.
Anything we do is not even in reaction as an offense, it's in retaliation all
Mm.
the time. All the time. And even then, we're here trying to fight, like, as in we're here trying to, promote and make, show awareness to a young 14-year-old kid. Show awareness for what? What's gonna change? What's gonna change in this country? I want us to look at that and
I
say,
bet.
okay, let's
Listen,
reform
I don't
and
want
join.
no other blackout. Please, I don't want no blackout. It will piss me off. I don't want to do no blackouts. I don't want
I
to
didn't do
post
that. You
nothing.
see, man,
We need
I
to,
don't do
we
them things.
need action,
That
intentional
only
action.
helps one group of people. It don't help black people at all. The
Sure.
only way is, like you said, let's figure out a way to join up and maybe have a council that can represent us or something. If it's not the African leaders, just somewhere where we can just resort back to. Because this
And
whiling,
you know the African leaders are supposed to be
who
the
do we
ones.
look at?
The
Who do
African
we
leaders
talk
are
to?
supposed to be the ones because that's home.
That's
And
home,
home
but
is messed up.
they're,
Back home is
they're,
also messed up. So,
exactly.
it's a mess up. It's a
That's
mess
what I was
up.
gonna say. Our
It's
home is
absolute mess
also
up. It's
messed
absolute
up.
mess up.
They all have their own civil wars between themselves
Oh
that are
Lord.
also political. So it's just wilding. It's just wild. It's just
Absolute
sad.
mess up.
But bro,
Why is
like
my
I
mic?
said,
My mic is always listen. My mic here is always on a Mazda, man. I ain't gonna lie to you,
yeah,
man.
what
Now you
can't
can hear
tell.
me properly.
I
But
can't,
listen, this has been a productive.
bro.
This has
It's
been a
good
productive conversation.
for sure, bro.
Like I said,
Enjoy
R.I.P.
you.
Rest in peace, young
No,
King John Reed. R.I.P. You didn't deserve this. We didn't
Deserve it, man.
deserve this.
Too
You
young.
had your whole life ahead of you. You get what I'm saying? You could have been, the next footballer, the next in this country prime minister, maybe somebody somewhere in the what do you call it, like in the House of Lords or something. You understand? You could have been something. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no telling what. You understand? You could have been something positive. You get what I'm saying? Like I said, my condolences to the family. And
It
that's
wasn't
that.
nice seeing that video of them grieving. It's not. It's really
I
not
haven't
nice.
watched that because I'm not really trying to watch that, bro. I'm sorry. Bro, I've been so traumatized, like the death, bro. Like I don't. It like how I process pain is different, bro. You understand? Like, 'cause I really feel it to the core, though. I really feel it. And also,
Bro,
you also mentioned in terms of how many times you racially, like, bro, like, um, fam, I've been raped. Yeah, don't worry about that.
bro.
That's a whole conversation. But anyways, bro, this has been good. You understand? And obviously, like, have you got any projects that you want? Obviously, there's people just to tap in. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah, look, it's not really a project, like I like spitting my opinion occasionally. So, if you go to, my profile on Instagram, at Simples Lad, just see a few videos. Yeah, they might trigger you. Some of them, they might trigger you, but look, I'd say show
No,
some love.
no, they know they might. They will trigger you. Just don't lie to the people now. Don't lie.
Some
Lie,
people
lie,
it don't. Some people,
lie to the
it
people
might,
like you will trigger.
it may,
Say,
because
say,
it's
say that say that again, bro. What's your socials again? Your social handles,
so
everything,
it's
Twitter,
at
everything.
Simples Lad, SIMPLESLAD. So that's
Mhm.
my IG. Do you know what I'm saying? Follow that, and you can check a few of the recent videos. I talk about just different topics that I feel like, and mostly a few that do reflect black people, because I'm like myself and I deal with a lot of black people in the sense that they're my friends, they're the people I talk to, they're the people I'm surround myself with. So yeah, just a few of them talks, them issues. I just enlighten, just to show a bit of, kind of spread awareness in certain things, and just not, let it go under the rug a bit. Just say, yo,
Yeah.
I know what's going on, and we should also be aware of what's going on. So yeah, show, give me a follow, and then give your opinion. I don't mind comments, put a comment on there. But yeah, that's what I do. It's not really a project, but yeah, I'd love to hear some feedback, and then to just give me some motivation to really continue showing some videos, and then sharing my opinion and thoughts on certain matters. Yeah.
And that's what's up. And that's what's up. Listen, guys, as for the Best Kept Secret podcast, follow us. Follow us on Instagram at the Best Kept Secret _pod. Sorry, I got that wrong. And on Instagram, follow us at Best Kept Secret _pod. That is the for our Instagram. On Twitter, follow us at best_pod. On Facebook, follow us at the Best Kept Secret podcast. We have
the
a
socials,
Facebook page. In
that's
terms
it.
of obviously, like, keep quiet. Hey, keep quiet. Let me do my thing, bro. Let me do my thing. On streaming platforms, Audible platforms, you can find us on Apple Podcast, Podbean, and iHeartRadio. Guys, I don't know what's going on with my Spotify. I gotta look into that still. Not gonna lie to you. But in terms of, you can just find us on obviously like Apple Podcasts, Podbean, and iHeartRadio. In terms of the virtuals, catch us on YouTube, the Best Kept Secret podcast. Please make sure you put podcast at the end. Then you will find me. You know what I'm saying? And run my views up, run everything up, bro, because I spend time on this just editing these videos. That's it, guys, for this. Because listen, guys, I hope this conversation enlightened you, you know what I'm saying, to do something better. You know what I'm saying? And again, we're not really just ranting and being the angry black. No, we ain't trying to do that. You know what I'm saying? We literally just covered everything, you know what I'm saying, through our emotions. Understand? At the end of the day, this is a very sensitive subject. It's very sensitive things that we went through in our lives. And I really believe that everything that we covered, that you can just ponder about and just ponder within, and just use it in your life. Yeah, that's it for the Best Kept Secret podcast, and we are out.